Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. I got a pretty cool show for you tonight. This is last show of the year, so I've got some special guests on tonight. I've got Karen Johnson on tonight, and I've got a friend of mine that he's helped me through a lot of technical issues. Believe me, can't even begin to tell you. But anyhow, he got himself a new camera, and I finally talked him into coming on tonight. So we're going to talk some paintball also with Mr. Steve McGuire from up there in Canada, the Unknown Paintball Podcast. He's going to be with us in a little while too. So that's why I got to kind of cut my shout out short because Steve, once I go over a minute and a half, he's like into me bad, man. So I got to kind of be careful here. So, but I want to say hi real quick. Tony Diaz and Paul Farrell and Ryan Courtney and Kristen Landry, some of the best people that you could ever want to meet. And a couple of them won some of my prizes, the gifts that we gave away last year. Whoa. If this would have been next week, it would have been last year. But no, last week. So anyhow, but I want to start real quick. I want to thank my guests last week. I had Damon Fowler from Gator Melee. He gave away gifts. I had David Justin, the Reaper, on. He gave away gifts from different companies, and it was absolutely cool. And I had Dennis Citron on from the Behind the Mask. It's another great podcast. Like Steve's got a great podcast. Behind the Mask is pretty cool too. If you get a chance, you're gonna want to check them guys out. They're pretty cool. And like I say, tonight I'm looking forward to it. And I also have Andy Starrett coming on tonight. Andy from the Ellie Remember Foundation. So boy, I hope I sent him the invite. I might have to have my buddy Bill do that. I can't remember if I sent one or not. That's what happens. The older you get, the worse it gets. But it is what it is. And then I got to give a quick shout out to Charlie. Charlie, I hope I pronounced your name right, buddy. Racho. Anyhow, he's from Team Philippines, and he makes these very, very, very cool marker holders. Let me see if I can bring this one up here. He made this. And he is on Facebook. And I got to tell you, these are some of the coolest marker holders. The marker just sits so sweet in there. It's just awesome. If you get a chance, you're going to want to jump online. One thing I try to do is, I try not to support a lot of products. But, what I do want to do is support the paintball community. People really try hard. And this guy, he's part of Team Philippines, which I think is just an absolutely great setup. They're a terrific group of people. I've watched them grow since I first had them on. They've almost doubled their amount of people that they have in their group now, and I absolutely love it. And last week, Bill and I did the Santa Claus present thing. We had some great prizes. Damian Fowler from Gator Melee gave away a neck brace. I think that was won by Jessica Cortez in Hawaii. And then Tank's Paintball Jolly Ball. He gave away a complete Jolly Ball setup. And I believe Tony Diaz won that, if I'm not mistaken. I thought that was really cool. And then Gino from Belkin. Gino gave away, I'm telling you, he sent me about $1,000 worth of stuff to give away to different people. And Paul Farrell won, and Ryan Courtney, and it was just Keith Kissel. It was just terrific what he does, So in my shout outs, I give my shout outs every week because these are the people I just want everybody to keep remembering these people. What these guys actually did for paintball back in the day when paintball wasn't so easy to push. Believe me, when we started, a lot of people didn't think a lot about paintball, but it's really come around. And these people I mentioned on this list, they are the people who really work very, very hard to make that happen. So I start with every week, probably my best friend in paintball, and probably my best friend. I got a lot of friends, and I cherish them all. I guarantee it. But Tim Schloss he's very, very special. Him and his wife Terry are very special to my wife and I, and we've been together for a long, long time. Tim Schloss has Gateway Paintball in St. Louis, Tiger Stripe Camouflage, which we hope is coming back out again in 2023. Just a terrific, terrific guy. I can never say enough about him. It's just absolutely cool. And Mr. Dan and John Colby, Air America back in the day, Immortal Air now. Mr. Bud Orr. I don't know if I should mention this or not, but Bud hasn't been feeling really good lately. So he just had an operation. So and it came out good. His wife Kathy told me everything's fine. But we just I want to send my prayers out to Bud, and I'm hoping everybody in the paintball community will too. Bud Orr, very, very good man. Worked very, very hard for paintball and still works very hard for paintball. A terrific, terrific person. And then Mr. Tom Kay, Airgun Designs, Rainey and Juvie Boucher, Paintball News, Randy Camilla, APG Magazine, Mr. Jerry Brown, Paintball Sport Magazine back in the day, and Paintball Sport Field in Newburgh, New York right now. And Mr. Ross Alexander. Ross Alexander Line SI was my very first marker sponsor with my Bushmaster. I still have my Bushmaster too. That's pretty cool. And then Jim Lively. I always say 2 tournaments back in the day you wanted to do. One was Jim Lively's, the other was Jerry Braun's World Cup. I mean, it was like going to meeting old friends. But I got to tell you, this year I got, first of all, the WCPL. I'm part of the WCPL. I absolutely love it. And our first WCPL is going to be coming up here in February. And I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have it down at Glenn Forrester's place down in Southern California. So I'll talk a little bit about that before the show's over. But I want to mention real quick, Gino from Velkin. Like I say, Gino sent me an awful lot of stuff. You guys don't ever see what Gino does behind the scenes for paintball. I am really proud to call him a friend, and I think he's an absolutely terrific, terrific person. And we got Kathy Alvarez watching too. How you doing, Kathy? And like I say every week to my 2 little buddies, Mark Gong Jr. and Jaden Gong, 2 great little paintball players, obviously from their dad, Mark Gong, and their terrific mother, Lily Gong. Great, great, great paintball family. Very cool. So I'm hoping I did them fast enough because I know Steve will be all over me. But first of all, I got to bring on my little buddy, Mr. William Bailey. Please, everybody say hi to Billy. What's going on, Bill?
Freezing, like usual.
You know what? It's been, we were like, it was better. Today, I think we were like 58. But let me tell you, pal, yesterday it was only like 50, 52, something like that. It was, God, it was freezing.
Yesterday, I think we were like 17, but that's nothing compared to what the rest of the nation's been having. And
yeah, I talked to some guys back east. They were 40 below with the wind chill.
Yeah, we were at negative 28.
Negative 28?
That was the coldest we got. Yep. Hal's well house froze and broke, and he's still working on it right now. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's had to rebuild it, and I think the hot lines to his house or from his house are also bad. So he's having to fix all that too. So.
Oh, wow. And Bonchik's watching us tonight, and Mr. Jeff Thompson from up there. I think Jeff got on just so because we got Stevie on tonight, Steve McGuire, and we got Kieran on tonight.
Them Canadians are all sticking together, probably.
They are. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You got to look at the flip side of that. I hope they're not getting on to tease Steve. That could happen too because you and Steve, I know how you guys get together. Hey, I'm gonna have you send an invite to Andy Starrett too.
I already did.
Did you? I don't know if I sent it or not. Jeez.
Oh, he's got 2 if you did.
Oh, that's cool. Well, maybe he'll use one of them. Yep. But you know who we got on tonight? I got some pretty cool people on tonight. Hey, here we go. Ryan Courtney. Ryan Courtney. Matter of fact, I mailed everything out today. So it's all on the way to these guys. They're going to get their presents either a Friday or Saturday. It depends where they were going to. But Ryan, extremely thankful for Velkin. And, Gino, I had to mention Gino for what he sent us, Billy, to give away. I thought that was just beyond cool. And you know, and they weren't little things. They were some
Nope.
terrific presents.
They're awesome.
Oh God, I had a hard time sending them out. They were so cool. I go, no, I want it, but I didn't, you know. And Kiko goes, oh man, just put bricks in the box. I go, nah, I can't do that. But you know, that's why I didn't have Kiko send them out, or everybody would have got bricks.
Yeah.
So, yep. So you know, tonight we got Karen on too, and I finally got to meet Karen down in Florida. So I think without further ado, I'm 12 minutes into it. So I think I'm just long enough to.
Better get Steve on here.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm just. I try to go just long enough to make him a little mad. So I think I'm right there right now. Steve got a new camera too. I'm a little jealous. Not that I want a high definition camera because I look bad enough. You know, matter of fact, I was thinking about showing everything in like 220 or something instead of 760 or whatever it is. You know, 720. I don't know. So, but you know what? I thought we had a great time. I thought we gave away some great gifts, and very, very thankful for my audience. So right now, you know, I'm going to go ahead and bring these two guys on. And we're going to talk paintball, what happened this last year, and what we're looking forward to next year. What do you think, Billy?
That'll work. Let's get going.
Sounds good. Okay, well, I'm going to bring on Karen first of all.
Hello.
What is going on, buddy?
Yeah, baby. It's Kieran Devon from San Diego Dynasty. You already know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to bring on a guy that you've known. You've done an interview with him before. He has a terrific podcast
Oh,
there
yes.
in Canada.
Shout out to Canada.
Yeah, there you go.
Shout out to Steve
Hey.
Mongo. You know.
Oh, hey, Bonchick says hi to you. Do you know Bonchick?
Oh, hey, how's it going? How's life?
She is one of the sweetest girls you'll ever want to meet.
And
I mean it. She is.
I have
she's
some
terrific.
surprises for you guys tonight on tonight's show, so be ready.
Uh-oh, look out. And Tony Diaz says hi to you too. Tony
Hi,
Diaz,
Tony.
he won the Jelly Balls last week from Tankersley. John Tankersley,
Nice.
the Tank, yeah. And Jelly Balls, they're cool. And Tank's supposed to be sending him a pair of them. And
Ooh.
yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I got mine, and I have a good time with it. I absolutely love it. So, but let me bring on this guy. There you go. Yeah, there's two different colors, too. I think there's an orange and a blue one.
Yeah, blue and red. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue and red. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Okay, so I think we're right at the point now. I see him steaming. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Please, everybody, welcome a guy that I can't tell you how many times he's helped me through the technical stuff. It's I mean, saying it's a nightmare. Yeah, I know it. I know. I'd have to take my shoes off and then go find my neighbor to get his shoes in the hands too, because that's how many times he's helped me. The guy's incredible. Please, everybody, welcome Mr. Steve McGuire. What's going on, Steve?
Okay. Why didn't you have an epileptic seizure warning when you came on with all those flashing lights?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
I feel like I'm watching a teenage girl's Snapchat filter or something. Like you're just
saying that. You're just saying that.
Hello, Steve.
Steve.
Hey, Kieran. It's been a while since I've seen you in Colorado.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long while.
Yep. You know, Brownie Brown must be watching us too, because I see Bonchick said, hey, Brownie. You know, guys, I got to tell you,
I
on
love
my
Marie.
phone,
She's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. On my phone, I can see who's on. But on here, for some reason, half of them are Facebook user. I think you got to check in somehow.
If you go on to Flagpole Productions,
here we go.
Before you actually click on the screen to start commenting and stuff, you'll see a little link in blue. If you click on that link, it says give Facebook permission to give your name to StreamYard. You just got to click that, and it'll ask you like one question, and then you're golden.
That's it, huh?
That's it. That's all there is.
Wow.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's easy if you know what you're looking for. You know, a lot of stuff that Steve's told me over the last 2 years has been easy once I know it.
Fair point.
Until I know it, not
I can only
so
do what
easy.
I can do.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Ryan Courtney says he likes your jersey, Karen.
Thank you. I'm a member of Dynasty, which is wild. I never thought this could happen to me, honestly.
Yeah, you know what's pretty cool is I got to meet Karen at World Cup down there this year. I think the World Cup was terrific. Tommy
Yeah.
Cole did a great job. It was kind of a madhouse, but it was a great madhouse, and he did really a great job. And I actually got to stay at the same house Kieran did, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing to meet the GOAT, Fred Schultz. Awesome guy.
I actually got to be on your show when we were there.
Oh yeah, we did a podcast together. I remember that, and I still have that show up today.
Oh, do you really?
Oh yeah, and I'm starting a YouTube channel in 2023.
Nice.
All
And it's
right.
gonna be called Kieran Devon Adventures, so make sure to be ready for a show because we're about to bring it in 2023.
Oh, that is so cool. You gonna have me back on next year?
Oh yes, for sure, Fred. And all of us are gonna be on the show because we're awesome people.
Oh, very
I kind of
cool.
like that. It's like, you know how there's like public displays of affection, PDAs? Well, you've got the KDA. I love it.
Yes, yes. I'm different from everybody else because I show a different kind of love and no one ever seen it. So it's time.
Oh, that's very cool, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually on that right now on YouTube. I didn't set it up, but a friend of mine set it up for me, and I guess I really don't even know about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But Dickie Gale set it up for me, so I haven't been on to even check it out yet. So maybe Steve can check it out and tell me what's going on, because
I can, but you got to give me passwords, brother.
Exactly.
You're my go-to guy. Well, I give you all my passwords. You know that.
Some of them.
Yeah, I trust you. I like your camera too, buddy. Wow.
Thank you.
Nice
Yeah.
camera there, Steve.
Yeah, that really is a nice camera.
It's a couple models out of date, but it's all I need. So
It looks great. I mean, it's really clear right now. You might want to get your face redone because I mean, that baby really looks good.
if
So
I
how
was
was everything?
any more awesome, I'd be beating chicks off with a stick.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fair. Very
Yeah.
fair.
So, hey, real quick, Karen, did you have a good time down at World Cup?
Oh yes, I had a fun time waking up every morning super early was worth it because I got to
Too
compete in
early.
a 5-man and World Cup was shortened due to a hurricane. Hopefully that doesn't happen next year. We'll see.
Oh, there's only 3 ways to play paintball.
Right.
You're either too hot, you're
Uh-huh.
freezing, or you're in a
Right.
monsoon. It's
Right.
that's just what it is. There's no nice days. They're all just chaos.
You're right. Yeah, you're right, Steve.
And that's the best part because you know why? Candy asses stay home. The
Right.
real players come out.
Oh, yeah.
We played a tournament at Jim Lively's Masters one year, and it was raining so hard, and I mean serious rain, not a little rain. And this was in the woods even.
Oof.
The paintballs were breaking before they even got to the opponent.
Oh,
That's how hard it was
Like,
raining.
do you
It
mean
was-
in the
But
barrel
we
too?
played. They never shut it down. We all played.
Wow, that's a long.
Yeah, it was incredible. But at least I can say I did that. Would I want to do
Right.
it again? I don't think so. But,
You'll do it again.
not at all. So, yeah, Steve, it would have been cool. I wish Billy could have came down to World Cup this year to see how. I mean, it was immense. They had 600 and some teams there, and I mean, you walked forever. There was just vendor after vendor, field after field. It was absolutely unbelievable.
It was so much walking for each and every day. Like, yeah.
And the setups were absolutely terrific. And one more time, I got to thank Tommy Cole. Tommy gave me the badges and whatever it took to get in anywhere I wanted. So I just got to roam where I wanted down there. And it was absolutely very cool. And I had a good time. I honestly did. Everybody knows I'm with the WCPL, which is a woods ball thing. But, we're not here to compete against the NXL. Not at all.
No.
The NXL, they do their thing, and they've got it going on in a big way. We're just doing our thing. And, there's room for everybody in paintball. Don't you think, Stevie?
Yeah, well, you're kicking it back to the way it was in the 90s and the late 80s, early 90s. That's
Yep.
you're it's a completely different experience. You can't compare them.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where I started. Oh, I see Andy's on. Andy, jump on, buddy.
And I'm out.
Oh, you guys are the best people. I love going live with you guys every year. It's awesome. It's worth it.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't wait. I had you on the show a couple times, and I couldn't wait to meet you face to face. I still haven't met Steve face to face.
Oh.
Yes, you
Yeah, he
have.
hides up in Canada all the time.
We met at Skyball in the 90s
100
because I
years
liked
ago.
your shoes. We've
Oh.
met before.
Because you
We
liked
stopped
his
now,
shoes.
though.
Yeah.
It's
Oh no.
a new
Well,
reality.
Yeah, Kieran. Actually, Kieran, have you not heard this
tell
story?
the story. Go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
haven't heard of this. You
All
never
right,
told me
so
this.
during Skyball,
Right.
it was in the Sky Dome where the Toronto Raptors play, right? So they rolled out because it was of the AstroTurf and everything didn't exist at that time. So what they did was they put down artificial grass, which is not the same as AstroTurf. And as
Right.
you know, paintballs are full of oil. Like
Right.
the grass was like grease. So nobody could stand up. Everybody was sliding all over the place. Fred actually had special turf shoes, and they were Reebok juggernauts, and they had these little nubbins on the bottom that were way smaller than cleats, but they were just like little tiny teeth, if you will. I don't know how else to describe it, just little nubbin things.
Yeah.
And he was one of the only people that could stand up. Yes, Bill.
Big moves.
It's a spider. Anyway, so I went up to Fred. I'd never met him before, but he was able to stand up and he had grip. And I'm like, Fred, where did you get these shoes? He goes, oh, they're like Reebok juggernauts. So I immediately ran up Yonge Street, went to the Reebok store, got a pair, came back, and Fred and I were 2 of maybe 10 people that actually could stand up for the whole tournament.
Because it was so slippery out there, huh?
Yep.
Oh, buddy, it was like
so
playing
slippery.
on ice.
Oh, God.
Curling rink ice,
Ouch.
if you know what that is.
Yeah, I've heard of yeah.
Hey, real quick, I got another person here. I think we're gonna bring in.
Crap.
Yeah. You know who it is already, don't you?
I do.
This guy runs one of the best foundations out there. A terrific guy, loved by everybody but Steve. But 1 out of 1,000, that's not bad. So anyhow, everybody, please welcome Mr. Andy Stretch from the Ellie Remember Foundation.
Oh, what's happening?
Why are you horizontal?
Don't worry, Fred. You're not missing anything if you haven't met Steve.
Andy, why are you horizontal? Did you have like an epileptic fit from
my
Fred's,
lights?
like flashing lights?
Yeah, no, I was like, I'm just gonna crash right here on the couch. I don't care. I got Zoe.
All right.
So I just Steve.
The
Hey,
dog
Zoe.
looks comfortable.
Zoe knows Steve.
I got pictures of me and Zoe.
But does Zoe like Steve? That's the question.
Oh,
Yes,
loves
she
Steve.
does.
She loves Steve.
Yeah, because he probably spread that bacon juice all around himself.
Easy,
Orgasm.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Bill's got the jacket that still smells like bacon, he said.
I'm just seeing if there was any Zoe here on it.
There might be.
There probably is.
I love it. I haven't had Steve on in a long time.
I haven't
first
been
round-
online in a long time.
I know it.
That's
It's
true.
really good. It's really good to see you back on here too. And what do you think of his camera? Nice camera, huh?
Very nice camera.
Yeah, very.
Well, you only
cool.
see me, so it's not. You just see me better.
Right.
Oh, it's getting deep in here. I'm
No,
looking for
I've
something
seen
to
you
stand on.
close
I'm just trying to find my pictures of Zoe, and I can't find them.
Bill's back there just shaking his head, going, "I can't take this."
I mean, I've seen you close up, so it can't get any better than that. Just saying.
There you go. Well, I got to tell you, 2022 was pretty good for paintball, but I'm really looking forward to next year.
Yes.
When I was down at World Cup this year, Andy, I can't tell you how many things he put together. Andy's when it comes to that, he's a terrific guy. He got a whole bunch of stuff, and we went around and made a lot of kids happy. awful lot of kids happy and had a pretty good time too doing it.
Yes,
Am I
we
right,
did.
Andy?
Oh yeah,
Yes, we
and we
did.
were hanging out with Karen too.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, that's what we were talking about earlier. I got to stay in the same house with him, and except getting up early and going to bed. I don't even remember going to bed, to be honest with
Right.
you. It was so quick between the plane rides and everything like that. That was a quick trip.
It was, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, there's Steven.
I found it. Zoe's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dog,
amazing.
it looks like it was dubbed in though. Oh well. Anyhow, yeah. I like you too, though, Steve. There you go. Aw.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to lately, Andy?
About 6 foot.
Yeah. Well, we didn't think you could stack
He's
that
shrinking if he's only 6 foot.
No, working holidays. I have to get together. I don't know if you or Steve, one of you two, we need to do a show up here coming up pretty soon to get the rest of the prizes from the cup put out because I got
Oh, really?
delayed. Well, I got delayed with the funerals and all that stuff getting back from the cup. So I was like, gotta take care of family first, But now I need to
absolutely.
got to do a show now so we can get the rest of the winners. And
Well, anytime you want it, man. Steve and I are both ready to go anytime you want to do it.
That'd be wild if Fred and I both flew out to Colorado.
you could stay at Karen's house. He's just a couple minutes away.
Fred, you'll get out of the smoke, but it'll be a lot colder.
Yeah.
That's
See,
for sure.
That's the drawback. Now, there's the rub right there.
Hey, Kieran, remember how I said candy asses stay home?
That's right, yeah. Well, yesterday was 54 degrees. I have on 2 sweatshirts and a winter jacket. I look like the Michelin man walking around,
It was warmer. It was warmer here today than it was in Florida.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, except Miami. Miami was pretty warm, but man, I couldn't believe Tampa was in the 30s.
That was
We're
horrible.
64 here today.
It was what?
It was 64 here today and negative 50 2 days ago.
You're all welcome to come up
Wow.
It was really bad over here. We reached below 0, so it was -0. Like, ooh.
Well, you weren't outside running around, were you, Karen?
No, I stayed in the house.
Did you?
Nah.
So, Karen, you had a heck of a year when it comes to paintball, buddy. You got to do some great things and hang out with a bunch of very cool people, man.
Yeah.
Maybe real quick, and Andy too. So, maybe real quick, give us a summary of your last year in paintball, and then tell us what do you expect? What do you think is going to be cool going into 2023?
Well, this year I accomplished a lot that I didn't expect myself to. I played in a 5-man at World Cup with Hormesis Most Wanted, which you guys know. I was on that line with Parker, one of them our Ali Remembered teammates, and we had a fun year, and we're ready to get back at it in 2023. The grind never stops, and we keep on going, and we keep working towards the future, which is bring youth into the sport and bring younger and older people together to form a team and to win championships, and hopefully try for our own in the next year or so.
So next year, because I know you played a lot this year, what do you expect? What are you looking forward to do next year now?
I'm looking forward to getting another year of paintball in and just hoping that everything goes okay. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. And that's just the way paintball is. Sometimes you have good days at competition. Sometimes you have bad days at competition. But what you can do is make the world better by making other people smile. And that's all my job. That's my mission, is to make people's day better whenever I can, whenever I want to, because I can do anything I put my heart to. That's all I represent out here.
Very cool. Yeah, because you're right out there by Andy too. You get to hang out with Andy and go play paintball with them. And he dragged you down to World Cup with him too, huh?
It was fun.
Just remember,
there's
no bad days in paintball. There's you win and you learn. Either way, you're getting ahead.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, but as one of Karen's official sponsors, Steve, come Thursday when we get snow again, he's going to have to come and here shovel because it'll be good practice and training for next season.
Agreed.
Agreed.
He's only 3 minutes away, so he can walk over and shovel my driveway for me.
Oh, so that's how you work it. Whoa, man.
Yeah.
You're like the Tom Sawyer of Colorado, huh?
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi of Colorado. Snow on, snow off.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Shovel
all.
on, shovel off.
That's all.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you remember that crazy Australian, but he's online, and if you send him an invite, I'm sure that he'd be happy to join us. But I just saw that he's messaging the hell out of me, so just so you know,
I
if
see
you
it
want
right
a
on.
nutcase of an Aussie,
Connor
Yeah, we
Miller
love
Ryan's
Connor.
on.
Oh boy.
have you met Connor, Kieran?
No, I have not.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, is he that you said he's a crazy Aussie? What do you mean by
Yes,
It
he's
means
a crazy Australian.
that? Well, I bet if he would be on the show, I bet he would be very happy with that.
Yeah,
No, he's a great guy.
he's one of the coolest
I
guys
think-
in paintball, to be honest.
He is a very, very good guy. Yeah, and he had some bad luck this last year. I bet
yeah.
he's going to be very happy to get the heck out of 2022.
Well, we haven't
Yeah.
lost him.
Yeah. Real quick, Andy, you got like a gazillion things going all the time. What do you expect now? Do you have some special plans for next year, or what's the deal?
Well, let's say I just acquired the purple auto cutter from another band member so that we can
That thing's so sweet.
continue. Well, when Caesar and Simon built it, it better be sweet. It's got both their names all over it. But, and then I'm pretty sure that Bill licked it or probably did something funny to it when he had it. But, it smells like Bill when it arrived. But also got the WCPL, the place is getting even for the jacket. But the WCPL to play. We are looking at some events for charity to raise. So some of the ladies from the Valkyries are putting together some stuff on East Coast, West Coast for that. And
Yeah, I hope to make it out there for one of your events this next year too. I want to come out there and see you and see Karen and Ross Alexander. Ross invited me to stay at his place, so I'm going to go hang out there with him. And
Oh, Ross is in Denver?
yeah, Ross lives in Boulder.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way, Fred, you
We
do
can-
know
yeah.
that there's a tournament coming up in, 2 weeks, Andy? You can always, if you want to go, that's the perfect time to go.
is that Snowball?
Yeah.
Is that the name of it?
I think it's ice ball.
No, the date, we already have the date set for the other remembered autism game.
When is your big one next year?
What was what?
When is your big one next year? Because you always have one that's pretty special.
Yeah, that's the Ella Remembered / autism charity event. The date, I got to look because I'm not on my computer. If you can, Steve, go to the dynamic page.
Sure.
Pretty sure Mike posted it up there. I want to say it was October 1st, but I need to check on that.
Hold on a second. I'm working on it.
We combined them again this year, so I know me and Gene will already be here. So yeah, you should come out, Fred. And,
Yeah, that one.
Sorry,
that
which
one I think
it's on
I might
the
drive to.
foundation page?
No, look at. I haven't posted it up on ours. So look at Dynamic.
Oh, dynamic. Yeah.
Look at
Sorry.
the Dynamic page. I want to say it's October 1st, but we already got it put out there because Dynamic and Blitz Paintball are doing a combined tournament series this year. Something new for 3-man and 5-man. So that'll get kicked off here as soon as it's not -50. I think it was October 1st for the event. So need to get. Gene will be out. Gene comes out all the time now. So
Yeah, Gene, autocockerparts.com. I got his jersey hanging up here someplace.
Yep.
Gene is a terrific guy. I mean, how he got the name Mean Gene, I'll never know because the guy is
rhymes.
always. Oh yeah. then why you call Sweet Steve? Is there a reason for that?
That doesn't rhyme.
Sweet Steve? Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Stingy Steve? Is that getting better? I don't know. I'll leave it up to Andy. Andy will come up with something good, I'm sure.
I am going to haul off and give you a dirty look, Fred. I'm just saying. I may even shake an angry finger.
Yeah. He's waved at me with that one finger a lot of times. So I thought he was waving goodbye, but I don't know. So, Karen, what do you think of this group, buddy, huh?
Amazing people with amazing life goals, and we are accomplishing everything we wanted to this year, and it's going to continue through the future of paintball, and we're going to raise this paintball into higher levels than anyone can ever think. You know, a lot of people are going to have a great year next year, including us here, and I hope that we do great, and World Cup is going to be great, just like last year.
Yeah, I'm going to be there again this year. I don't think I'm going to miss that anymore.
Me neither.
You know, I had a great time hanging out with you. I had a really great time hanging out with Andy. It was interesting and great. You know, it's somewhere in between there. But I absolutely loved it.
I have special cards that I would like to show you guys tonight. Since you guys know I have paintball trading cards I've been playing for 2 years already. This is one of them. And it's a picture of me playing my 5-man tournament with the Hormesis logo on my jersey. If you guys want one of these, I can give you guys one because I have more coming in the future months. So I will give you guys these autographed. And honestly, I just want to do it for the love of the sport because a lot of people have helped me through many things this year, including the Ali Remembered, which I love helping out every year. So you guys are an amazing group of people that I think deserve the most love in this world. And thank you guys for helping me raise awareness for my disability and my cause and helping me spread my message, which is really great of you guys to do because without you guys, I wouldn't be the same paintballer I am today. So thank you.
Well, I would definitely like one of those.
What's up?
I said I would definitely like one of those cards signed by you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll give you one, Fred. I got you, Fred.
Yeah. You know, we were talking, Andy, you know, when we were down there, I got to be on Karen's show. And I got to be on yours too, man. We did we were on Steve's. That's right. You bootlegged it on Steve's.
Yeah, we hijacked Steve's.
Yeah, that's right.
He does it all the time, and I'm glad.
Yeah. We tried to do it on mine, and we just couldn't do it. It just wasn't happening. So
Grandpa couldn't remember the password, Steve. Don't let him lie.
What I got to do is I got to give you the password to my StreamYard, and then you can actually go on mine and Fred's.
No,
take over both.
No, I've got it. You've given it to me. I've used it, but we were just trying to get stuff, going on that night because it was late. We had to get Pops to bed,
Yeah, we were tired. Yeah.
Karen had some partying and some Uno to play, so we just busted it out. Quick, fast, and easy right there.
Yeah, I think I knocked down 5 hours of sleep in 3 days between the plane rides and Andy getting me up early. You got go ahead and sleep in till 6:30, Fred. I'm like, buddy, it's 2:30 already, in the morning.
That's the motto of paintball. The motto of paintball. The years have been good to us. It's the weekends that are killing us.
Yeah, there you go. And then having Kieran there, Andy set up the house and everything like that, which was absolutely nothing short of terrific. And then having Kieran there, and Kieran went and put me on his show. I absolutely love that. Yeah, that was a treat for me, buddy. And I promised him that he'd be on my show before the end of the year. So we came close, but we made it.
Oh yeah. And you guys want to see something cool? This is my new San Diego Dynasty mask from my own team. So thank you to Alex and Team Dynasty for this and many other things you've done for me over the year because paintball wouldn't be the same without Team Dynasty and everybody else. So you guys are the real heroes in the sport, and I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys had a great Christmas along with all your families and friends, and I hope that everyone stays blessed this year because we're going to have a great season and a great 2023. It's time to get it rolling and get the wins going. Let's get it done.
So, Kieran, just for curiosity, do you know who taught most of the core of Dynasty to play back in the day?
I know it wasn't Oliver, right? It's not Oliver.
No, it's Fred.
They were all kids. Yeah.
Fred.
Oh, yeah. Iron
Last-
Kids.
Yeah, the Iron Kids. Yeah, matter of fact, I got my shirt over here. They gave me one.
Oh,
Last
yeah.
week I had Eric Crandall on, and Eric Crandall, he doesn't kind of manage Dynasty. He does manage Dynasty, and
Yeah.
he came on last week on the show for the Christmas show, and we were talking about how all of these guys all started on the field that I had got going there. So they all played back in the day. These guys were all kids, and then. Now they're not just the best players on the planet. What they are some of the nicest guys,
Oh,
and
yeah.
most generous and most friendly guys. I mean, they're the type of guys that I just I'm absolutely so proud to not just call friends, but to have in the sport of paintball, because they really work hard for the sport, and just an absolutely terrific bunch of guys. Period.
And you guys, I can't believe I made it onto Dynasty because of all of you, basically, that are watching this show. I know all of you know me as a dragon, but I am Kieran, and I want to thank all of you for your support again, because this wouldn't have been possible. This year wouldn't have been the year it's been if it wasn't for you guys. So you guys generated a lot and made my life worth it. And the season was honestly a great season. 2023 is coming up, so let's get better. Let's get it done.
Okay.
Yep. Well, I know.
Counting up the trophies. Why don't you start throwing some of that love juju towards the band?
The band. Yeah,
we need to win, so we need Karen's juju, based on that, like the dynasty juju. So start just saying the band. The band.
Yeah, let me tell you. Yeah, the band. I couldn't be prouder. I've been on teams before, but I couldn't be prouder than being on the band. And it's not like we expect to go everywhere except Tim Schloss. Tim always expects to win every tournament we're going to. Oh, Freddy, yeah. Oh, we got this one. Oh, yeah. I go, hey, Tim, relax.
You need to get some wheels.
He has. I love the guy though, but the whole thing is what I love when we all get together. To me, that's the win right there. I mean, all of us together, hanging out with these guys. I get, until you get to do it, you can't understand the fun it is. I mean,
keep rubbing it in. I'm one of the few that's never been invited.
Yeah, I know. Keep saying that.
Don't worry, Steve. Doug's got a Sharpie, and your forehead will be right there in line.
The question is, what makes you think I'll accept the jersey?
Oh, you would love it.
Shout out to the band.
Yeah, the point is, the people are just absolutely terrific, and that is a whole ticket with the band.
Yes.
Do I go someplace expecting to win everything? Absolutely not. Do I go expecting to have one of the best times of my life and a memory that stays with me till the day I die? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And I've not been disappointed. Not at all. Am I right, Andy? Bill?
Yeah, but considering how old you are, Fred, exactly how much time do you have left? Of course, this can be easy to remember.
Oh, I'm good for probably another 5 years anyhow. So, yeah, I know. You think I'm going to be oil next year, but, it's not quite that bad. It's getting close. Yeah. Hey, I keep getting all these old jokes all the time. We go into a restaurant last week, and I order a 3-minute egg, and they want their money up front.
They wanted the money up front?
Yeah, because they didn't think I'd make the 3 minutes. I'll draw you a stick man sometime. But, it was a joke, Karen. Yeah.
Curiosity, am I the only one that thinks with Andy lying back and his face going there? All I'm thinking is Jabba the Hutt. It's just like he's moon pieing.
He looks comfortable though, don't he?
I know.
Very.
I'm ready to take a nap.
I gotta lay back and enjoy it, Steve, because one of the perks of being on the band is every time you go out to eat, you get a senior citizens discount.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. Look at this. Tom K will be digging up our asses up. I don't know who put that out, but that's pretty funny.
That's actually an interesting question. If we start making Fred Schultz action figures after he's passed away, since plastic is made from petroleum and petroleum is made from dinosaurs, will that mean Fred Schultz action figures are made with real Fred Schultz?
You warned me, Andy. It's my fault. Oh, man.
By the way, Kieran, if you're going to hang with this crowd, you got to start throwing some elbows. I'm surprised Bill's being so quiet, unless his screen froze.
No, I'm just laughing. I'm just enjoying
I
the
like.
show.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm just
Well,
laughing.
he,
It's
he
funny.
had a whole list of Steve jokes. I told him no, not tonight. So,
You should have
That was
saved
just
that list.
creepy.
That would have been hilarious.
oh, it is hilarious. Yeah, believe me. You should see it in the green room.
Oof.
That's where it gets off the rail. I got to tell you. So, Steve, real quick, what are you expecting for 2023 now? Because you're back to work now. You've been working your little butt off, which is cool.
I have.
And obviously, you've got a new camera now. So,
Yeah,
I've been working you to come back.
I've been working about 50 plus hours a week,
Dang.
which is a lot. I should get hired on full time by the company in the next few weeks, which means that I will actually have vacation time coming to me,
Ooh.
which means
All
I'll
right.
be able to travel again.
Yay.
So, I'm hoping to start getting back to being my old self. The only problem right now is that with my job, I'm either working stupid early mornings or really late evenings. So when I would normally do a show like tonight, I'm on vacation this week, but because the plant shut down. But normally I'll either be asleep or I will be at the factory driving a forklift. So it's one or the other. So I'm probably show-wise, I'm probably going to be making a lot of content off hours, and then when I put a show up, it won't be live like this, unfortunately. But as you know, most of our views happen after the fact anyway.
So the next day.
So the content's going to start coming out pretty soon. Obviously, as you can see, I'm working on it, but it's just not going to be live, but it's going to be a much higher picture quality. It's not going to look like a Zoom call, and that no offense. I mean, I love this format, but
So do I.
if I can, I'm going to step it up a bit and make everything look a little bit nicer. Because if I can't be live, let's make it classy, right?
There you go. There you go.
So-
Yeah, and then that way you'll never screw up.
Right.
You
For
can
sure.
redo it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I shoot from the hip, so I mean,
Hey, and
if
and
I blow
love
it, I
that.
let everybody laugh at me, and away we go.
Hey, and that makes it great, and I love that. But I'll have to change things up a little bit just so I can continue making content, because I love doing this. Like this is what I live for.
Well,
Heaven knows I can't play with a crap anymore.
Yeah, and you know what I like is and it amazes me when people tune in and they watch it, and then they watch it the next day and the day after and stuff like that. Is I just enjoy talking to you guys. I love paintball. I love talking crap. I just I just like it. I just think it's a lot of fun, and it just it inspires me to keep on going and playing paintball and working hard for paintball. And you gotta love the people that tune in and watch all our shows, not just mine, but Behind the Mask and Behind the Bunker and all of them, man. And the Unknown Paintball Podcast.
Popular Unknown Paintball Podcast. One of these days, you'll either get my name right or the show's name right. It'll happen eventually.
I cut it short for. I just call it PP. But anyhow, go ahead.
Pup. I gotta back up for like 6 minutes, because remember when I said the band needs wheels? Connor from Australia says we can borrow his wheels. And for those of you that don't know, Connor had a very unfortunate 2021-22, and he's now in a wheelchair. I don't know if that's permanent or not, but
sorry,
I'm hoping that it's not. But he's still out there playing like crazy. So but I think it's funny that he goes, "Oh, you can borrow my wheels."
Yeah,
I love Connor so much.
Yeah, he was on the show last week. He was on my show last week, and he
Oh,
said
nice.
and he just got his brand new one. So they just sent him a custom one for him.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, he's been waiting for that. Because the government or something like that.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
they're not cheap, believe me. So, and I know Andy, you work for all kinds of people, helping them with stuff like that, and mostly for abuse. You do very, very cool for that, and I'm looking forward to 2023 working with you a lot more. on a lot of your stuff because, like I say,
Let's
World
go.
Cup, I had a great time with you. Hey, and plus, he bought me dinner. It was pretty cool.
It was
Fair
a baked
warning.
potato, but hey.
Fair
Yeah.
warning, though, he
Oh, here we go.
will mess with you when you fall asleep. Have you seen the picture where he's draped like the immortal air bandage over me and stuff while I'm passed out in the hotel rooms? You are all fair warned.
That's your fault.
Andy will mess
That's your
with you
fault
if you
for
fall
falling
asleep before he
asleep.
does.
Well, I got to tell you, Steve, you kind of draw that attention, though. I'm sorry.
So,
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
True. That's
Real
true.
quick, how's your wife's book doing, Andy?
I don't know what the total sales are at, but she's starting to write the next one.
Excellent. Right on.
Ooh,
His
very
wife Tiffany put out a terrific book, and if you're looking, like I say, I don't push stuff much, but this I will. She's on Amazon, and where else, Andy?
Oh, Barnes and Noble and all over the place.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, and the name of the book is Andy.
Through her mother's eyes.
Yep, and
Nice.
it's very compelling. I got a signed copy. I was very, very happy to get that. I got that put up with all my special signed copies I've got, and I love it. So
Yeah, you have to read it.
Yeah, Fred.
yeah, you know what? I don't like bending the pages and stuff. I'm weird when it comes to that. You know, I am. I got magazines signed by some great people, and every one of
You
them
don't want
I
to
get them.
bend the page.
I don't like bending it. That's absolutely right. It's like getting a card, you know. I got
Oh yeah. Yes.
some expensive
Yes.
cards, you know, and I don't look at them like this. I don't even touch them unless they're in a plastic, you know. So
Bill, did we confirm that he can actually read?
yeah, well, yeah. I was.
Did we
no
ever
pictures?
confirm that Captain can actually read?
Oh, that's not part of the deal with being captain.
If he can read, he can read, and that's all.
all
That's
I was told to do is look important. Period.
That's what scribes are for, Andy. He has
Sure.
a scribe.
We'll get him the audio one. She's going to be doing that in the audio version. So,
Oh, is she really?
yeah.
Oh, definitely. I take that. Oh, yeah.
Need a narrator?
She's doing it in her own voice, right?
Yes.
Terrific. Okay.
That'll
Yeah,
be
because I'd
hard.
hate to have you narrate it, boy. I mean, we'd be asleep in the first chapter.
That's right.
I'm Andy, and yeah,
They were talking about having Karen do it. You know,
yeah. So,
Well, if you need me to do an intro or something, let me know, Andy.
Oh, well.
you know, Karen, I got to tell you, this is the third time you've been on my show this year.
Yeah.
Been 2 other times. I promised you,
Yeah.
especially at World Cup, we talked again about it, that I was going to put you on before the end of the year.
Yep.
And I kept my word. You're on, buddy. So what
Yeah.
I'm going to do is, because we're starting to run short on time now. I want
That's
to let
only
you.
because your monologue was so long.
I knew that was coming.
Sure.
Oh man, everybody say goodbye to Mr. Steve McGuire. No.
Gotcha, Steve.
Yeah, but he learned that joke from me.
Oh, okay.
I did actually. I did. Yeah, it's one thing I remembered. Now the rest of the technical stuff I forget. But what the heck?
It's just impressive that I remembered, Steve. That's the big thing.
Agreed.
If you guys want one of these, just message me after tonight's show, and I'll make sure that you get one. You guys have a great night and a happy New Year's. We're gonna get it done this year. Let's get it done.
I could just walk to your house and get one, Karen.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want one, I can literally walk there and give you one. Like, come on.
That's true.
I can literally see you anywhere and be like, "Oh, hey, Andy, here's your card, signed, and all that stuff." So,
You better sign mine too.
oh,
Well,
Fred, I'm signing everybody's card. Don't worry, every card is getting
Okay.
signed this
I
year.
signed your headband for you.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Karen,
Yes.
He needs to trade you a card. Andy has cards also.
yeah.
He's
True,
got
I
bad
do.
cards. Yeah.
I actually have my own card. Maybe I'll send you one of mine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have
I'll send you.
Yeah, they were made by Smart Carts way back in the day.
Oh, the original card.
Yeah, the original
Nice.
cards. I've got a couple of sets, and then they sent me. I think I had like 50 of my own card.
Whoa, my gosh.
So yeah, so
That's
maybe
a
I'll
lot
send
of-
you one of those.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure to sign everybody's card. And thank you for having me on the show this year. I mean, thanks for all the experiences, guys. I wouldn't have been the same without you guys. So you guys are really good people and really the greatest people on the planet because paintball wouldn't be the same without you legends. So thanks for your support.
Well, I plan on having you back on again next year. I hope you come back on.
Oh, I'm gonna be on next year. Believe me, I'll be ready. I know. I
Karen,
know
you
what to
are
do.
always ready.
That's just the way I was born, man. Just ready for anything at any time, any moment.
There you go.
Go
That's
There
one
you
of my
fast.
go.
cards right there.
Go fast, work hard, pay off, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears, and love.
There it is.
That's
Wow, Billy,
all.
you got the
That's it.
Billy, you got a set of those?
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got.
Well, I'm missing
they-
a couple. I'm missing some of them.
Let me know what you're missing, because I was sponsored by Smart Parts back then. So when they first came out, they gave me a bunch of them,
Yeah.
and I just kind of tucked them away. I never really looked at them. My mom hogged a bunch of them, but that was about it.
Jeez. And I'll make sure to autograph the cards. What colors would you guys your cards autographed in? Gold, gray, doesn't matter what Sharpie color or whatever.
I like gold.
Okay. What about you, Andy?
Black.
Okay, I'm on it. That's easy work. I can find a
You
black
can
Sharpie.
use my purple Sharpie. I'll let you.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for the experiences this year. Like I said, it was a blessing in this world. And shout out to San Diego Dynasty and Houston Heat and everybody else. You guys are amazing people. Let's bring
And the
youth
band.
into this and the band.
Yeah, I told you
And
the
then-
band, Gary.
and
The
the
band.
Unpopular Paintball Podcast. You already know. Go check them out. Go subscribe. Go watch their videos. We have some fire videos coming up this year. Let's get it done.
Whoa, great job there, man. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Fred,
yeah.
have
You
you
need to get into
ever
promotion.
heard Kieran rap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he had a rap
We had him
about
rapping
me.
at the house.
Yeah. Oh, he was rapping. It was unreal. He stopped. I was just getting ready to dance, and he stopped. But go ahead. Hey,
That
can you give
probably
us?
would have shortened your lifespan if you started dancing.
Yeah,
you don't
I'm-
have
I'm
much
sure it
left.
would've.
Are you
Karen,
asking me to rap right
Yeah.
now on show?
Rap my song that you rapped for me. Can you
Yeah.
remember it?
Okay.
You're
Yes.
a band man.
Okay. The band
You
is the
went from the
baddest. You
band,
already
Gary.
know what we got. We got Fred Schultz. We got Ali. We got everybody else. The band is the band because we stick together and we play paintball just like we do. Back in the day, we played paintball together and that's all we do. We know what to do. Ali remembered the band is the best. You already know. I'm Kieran Johnson. I'm signing out. They're the best.
Wow, right on, Karen. Hey,
Booyah.
everybody, we have got a guy on the phone here right now. I think everybody knows. What's going on, Timmy?
Just wanted to make sure I got a chance to wish everybody a happy new year.
Right on,
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah.
It was a great one, and hope everybody is healthy and
Yep.
gets everything they want next year.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we had a pretty good show tonight. We had Karen on, we got Andy on, we got Steve McGuire, and Billy, obviously, always.
Can we
Oh, yeah.
please get Timmy a camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we get Timmy a camera,
That's
please?
good,
We
man.
need to
No,
have
Tim-
him on the show
they
too.
want you to get a camera so they can see you. Now, Tim
Get on
yeah.
camera, Timmy.
has done that already.
It's just
Yeah,
easier for me
that
to
doesn't work.
tease him if I can see him.
yeah, we're gonna have, you got to get your camera wound up so we can have you on live this year.
Well, I got a new computer for Christmas, so let's see what happens.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna
Yeah.
be good.
You just got to
Yeah.
get your son Greg over there and get it fired up, man. We would love to see you.
Let's go.
We're gonna
Unfortunately,
do it.
it's not an Apple, it's an Abbott.
Thanks for everything you did for the world of paintball this year. I mean, you've really done a lot to bring us together and help us move forward. And I appreciate everything that you and Bill have done.
Well, I can't thank you enough for saying that. That was really cool.
Well, it's the truth.
I have
You're
one
the
more.
king. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, I appreciate it, brother, very, very much.
Nah, you're just special. But anyway, I'll let you get back to the show. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget to call
Interrupted.
and make sure everybody had my best wishes for next year.
Right on, Timmy. Well, give Cherry a hug for me.
I'm gonna do it, and you guys have a good one.
You stay safe,
too.
brother.
Bye bye.
Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas, Tim.
Everybody,
I
that
got
was
one.
Mr. Tim Schloss, Tiger Stripe Camouflage.
I have one more
Hey, real quick. Yeah, again, when he said I was special, Steve started laughing. He didn't mean special bus. He didn't mean the short bus.
Oh,
Although I do drive right next to the driver. But anyhow.
Didn't he though?
the driver lets him hit the button on the stop button.
Yeah, you know what? Tim has done so much for paintball. And look what that guy is still doing for paintball.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
him and his wife Terry. I mean, when I say that Tim is probably my best friend, I pull no punches on that. Him and Bud Orr, they just mean the absolute world to me. But anyhow, that's another thing. I could do a whole damn show on Tim Schloss.
Why
and
haven't you?
I could tell you some of this because I can't get him on. Because we got him on one time. That was it. Yeah. But him and I've done stuff I can't even talk about. It's been hilarious. But anyhow, let's see it one more time. Kieran, the rap master. Let's hear it.
Before we go for 2023, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. We're coming with blessings this year and next year. It doesn't even matter what happened in 2022. We achieved our goals and we achieved ourselves. We done what we done for the reason we did it. I'm proud to be Ali sponsored San Diego Dynasty. I made it and I did it because of you guys. So thank you. And I'm
right on, my friend. All right, Kieran. Well, you have a good evening. And I want to thank you again so much for being on and looking forward to having you on next year.
And remember, if you want one of these, message me right now after the show is over. Like, do it so I can know what you want, one or two. I can have multiple. It doesn't matter. You guys know you're the best, and God blessings.
Right on, my friend. You have a good evening, Karen.
You too.
All right, everybody. That was Kieran Johnson. What a great guy. Hey, he's always such a good interview. I like the guy a lot. He's just he's a kick in the pants. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love it when he's on. I think it's cool as hell. Oh, why is everybody so silent?
We've been cutting you off all night long. We figured we might as well just throw you a bone and let you talk for a couple minutes. I mean, I figured that's why you monologue so long is because we're just going to interrupt you the whole time along. It's the only way you can get your pieces when you hog the camera to yourself.
Well, that's how we keep you from cutting on me. See, now I just taught you something too, huh?
No.
Yeah, he took the wind right out of your sails, Steve.
No, not even close.
And he's over there going, sales. I didn't sell nothing. Yeah, all right. When did you have that funny bone removed? We were curious.
He was born without it. He's Canadian.
Sure.
Oh, Jeff Thompson going to whoop you when he comes down here now.
He's an
Steve,
implant.
Yeah, Steve, you got to come down here. You got to hang down here.
The only reason why I wasn't visiting you guys from the last 4 or 5 months. Andy can confirm it is because I had to work. The opportunities were there. I just couldn't leave.
Cool. That's cool, but just next year you got to take some time to come down here.
I've got 7 days where they can't even ask me why I wasn't at work. No call, no show. I can just disappear once I'm hired. Joys of a union. So I will be in the States next year a couple times, but
one time what I would like to do is if we could set it up when Andy has his Ellie Remember shindig there in Colorado, if we could get together and we could both go live from there.
Well, the three of us, Kieran is going to be having his
not
own
Andy.
show.
Yeah, forget Andy. No, you and me.
Not me. You get Karen on there.
You're
Kieran's going to have his own show too in 2023, right? So that's three podcasters.
There you go.
You guys can be on Karen's show.
There you go.
Guys.
Oh, see, always thinking. Bill's always thinking. I like that.
If you do it from there, it's the Alley Remembered Autism game anyway. So
Steve
and him have already done it before when Steve was out here. So
I know, but I want to do it.
There. That was cool.
I'd like to come down and do it. I'd drive there because I'd bring my portable studio with me and we'd just set up and I would absolutely love it. I did that with the Reaper down in San Luis Obispo. And we had a great time. It was absolutely cool. And I would love to come out and do your event. Me and Gene out there and Weiss. It would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So
Hopefully
you got to
it's not
get,
as
got to
hot
get.
as last time I was there.
Oh, I hope it is.
No, it was so hot
oh.
you couldn't move.
Oh yeah, I can take the sweating. I can't take the freezing. Thanks so.
No, it was
Nah.
it was past the comfortable stage to the point where you just didn't want to even move.
Yeah, but you're from Cold City, though. You know, I mean, once it gets past 60, I think you guys are sweating.
That's true.
But it was hot. It was like really hot.
I'm really looking forward to it, though. So, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, Andy, I'm going to let you say goodbye to everybody. I want to thank you so much for jumping on tonight, and definitely looking forward to working with you on the Ellie Remember stuff and hanging out with the band and just having a good 2023, my friend.
Yeah, no, thanks for, inviting me on as usual, but, yeah, definitely happy holidays to everybody. Paintball should be great in this new coming year with all the things that have been set with the youth and these new events that are coming around and just all the buzz that's going on and the women's divisions and just everything in general in paintball. I think we're going to have one spectacular, 2023. So minus all these poor people, I'm watching the news and there's over 10,000 abandoned bags at DIA right now in Denver. So if you're trying to fly into Denver right now, you got a problem. There's 10,000 literally abandoned suitcases sitting in the baggage claim.
Oh my God! You know, I had a friend.
It's not abandoned. It's because Southwest didn't honor their flights.
Yeah.
Said there's supposedly weather conditions.
Yeah.
Well, you know what happened? I have a friend that Graham. He lives in Texas, and he texted me earlier today that he had been stuck in Denver, and then now we finally got to North Dakota. But he was stuck in Denver too. That's where he had to fly through. So,
if there's any paintballers that get stuck like that, let me know. We'll come out and help as best we can.
I say the Allie Remembered Foundation sees if they can willing to donate it to you, because I mean, when I was trying to buy luggage a couple of years back, it's a minimum of $50 for a bag. Can you imagine how much we could sell those off at like $10, $15 about $10, $15?
People's luggage that's still stuck flying. They just
if it's abandoned and they don't want it anymore, I say we go to the airport and say, listen, if you want to get rid of it, we'll take it and we'll recycle it. Thank you very much.
People are like, "Where the hell's my luggage?" I'll be like, "I got Steve's place."
It's up in Canada.
Yeah.
Look at these granny panties.
Yeah.
Speaking of sales.
Oh my God, I love it.
Not mine.
Right on, Andy. All right, Andy, you have a good evening, and thanks again for coming on, my friend.
You too. See you next year.
Yeah, brother. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, that was Mr. Andy Starrett from the Ellie Remember Foundation. What a terrific guy.
You know he's a champion as well, right?
Champion of what?
Paintball. He actually came in first place at the International Amateur Open with his team.
Oh,
he was a first place winner of that, which is a big deal. Back then, that was like World Cup now.
It's still a big deal. You know,
well, the International Amateur Open doesn't exist anymore, but I'm just saying.
It doesn't. But it's still a big deal. If you win it, you win it. It never goes away. The win doesn't go away. Only the tournament. Yep.
Everybody forgets that about him, though. He's a champion player.
Well, what he is he's a lot of fun to hang with. I can't even tell you how much I enjoyed hanging with him when I was down here. He's a kick in the pants. You know, I'm not a boring kind of guy. I like getting out and kicking.
I don't know. Those monologues say different.
Well, I know, but it's kind of hard for me too. I got to bite my lip on the show because a lot of kids watch his show, so I can't.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So anyhow, but I had a good time with him. So, all right, Steve. Steve, I appreciate very much you coming on tonight, buddy. I was looking forward to it. When we talked earlier, I was hoping you were going to put it all together, and I want you coming on a lot more this year. I want to sit and talk,
on it.
And maybe we can do even if you want to do a show on New Year's Eve, let me know. Maybe we can get together.
We can. I don't know if I have my son or not on New Year's Eve. I probably don't, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, let me know.
But I was going to try to go live tomorrow. So the only reason I'm live tonight is how much I honor and respect you, and I wanted to be on live with you.
Oh,
Just so
I
you
appreciate
know,
that.
that's so I went through all the hours of trying to get this
Yeah.
set up because
Well,
you heard me because I'm sure you heard me swearing
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
without the microphone.
It was coming from the north, so I figured it was you. Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
But it took a while to get this pig set up. So
there you go. Well, let me know if you're on because I know Billy and Kenny Stewart are on tomorrow night too. They're on at 6 o'clock California time, I believe. Is that right, Billy? 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
So,
So 6 o'clock.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. So let me know if you're going to be on. I'll jump on and I'll listen to you. And same thing with Billy and Kenny Stewart. So
all right,
Steve, thanks an awful lot for coming on tonight, brother.
have a great night.
Seeing you.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Bye, Steve.
See y'all soon. Bye.
Hope you find your dad.
I was so glad. That was so cool to have him come back on, and Andy and Karen. That was a pretty good show tonight. I liked it. Yeah, absolutely.
Karen's always a trip. You get him to rapping, and you're gonna run out of time pretty quick.
Oh yeah, you just got to get him wound up. Once you get him wound up, man, he'll run forever. He's like the Energizer Canadian.
Yeah.
So, I absolutely love it. Well, right on, Billy.
All right. Well, everybody have a happy New Year.
What are you guys talking about tomorrow night on your show?
We wing it like we always do.
From the hip, huh?
Yeah, we've got a couple other guys with collections and museums that are going to be talking. So
cool.
We find items and we just talk about them. Whenever we get new stuff in.
There you go. Get a chance, watch it tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Central, obviously 9 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yeah.
All right, Billy.
All righty. See you guys.
Mr. William Bailey, everybody. Well, this is my last show this year. I got to tell you, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I can't even begin to tell you how much I enjoy my listeners. You guys, there's just no words. You guys are special, period. I just absolutely love you guys. And I love talking paintball. I really do. And the people I bring on, if there's other people that you guys want to hear, please text me and let me know. I will put anybody on that I think is good for the sport of paintball. Absolutely. So I guess until next year, which is obviously next Tuesday at 7 o'clock Pacific time on Facebook, on Flagpole Productions. Remember, everybody, together we can make paintball bigger and better. So until then, please play hard, play safe, play fair, get out there and play paintball. See you guys next year now, huh? All right.